Welcome to the channel. Listen to the story about a new beginning after 60 years. At 62, Margaret Jenkins felt like her best years were behind her. Widowed 5 years ago and retired from a job she had never truly enjoyed, she found herself stuck in a cycle of monotony. Her days revolved around watching TV, watering her plants, and scrolling through old photos. Though she had a loving family and friends, Margaret often felt invisible in a world that seemed to move faster than she could keep up. One morning, while flipping through a magazine, she stumbled upon a story about a woman in her 70s who had become a marathon runner. Margaret scoffed at the idea, but something about it stirred her curiosity. Could someone her age really accomplish such a thing? As she put the magazine down, a thought lingered in her mind. What if I could do something extraordinary too? The next day, Margaret laced up an old pair of sneakers and decided to take a walk around her neighborhood. She struggled to make it past 3 blocks before feeling winded. But as she returned home, her heart raced, not just from the exertion, but from a tiny flicker of hope. She hadn't challenged herself like this in years, and despite the physical discomfort, it felt good. The following week, Margaret signed up for a beginner's yoga class at the local community center. She hesitated at first, fearing judgment from younger participants, but to her surprise, the room was filled with people of all ages, including a few who were older than her. She wobbled through the poses, laughing along with the group when she lost her balance. It was the most alive she had felt in years. Margaret's confidence began to grow. She started taking daily walks, each day going a little farther. She even dusted off the bicycle she hadn't ridden in over 2 decades. Slowly but surely, her body grew stronger, and so did her spirit. What began as a simple attempt to get out of the house turned into a journey of self-discovery. One day, Margaret stumbled upon a flyer for a 60-plus adventure club. Intrigued, she attended their meeting and was amazed to find a group of vibrant, adventurous people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s. They shared stories of hiking trips, kayaking adventures, and even international travel. Inspired, Margaret signed up for a beginner's hiking trip scheduled for the following weekend. The hike was challenging, but as Margaret stood at the top of a scenic overlook, gazing at the endless green valleys below, tears filled her eyes. She had almost forgotten what it felt like to push herself, to try something new, and to succeed. That moment marked a turning point. Over the next year, Margaret transformed her life. She joined more hiking trips, started volunteering at a local animal shelter, and even signed up for an art class. She reconnected with old friends and made new ones along the way. Most importantly, she realized that life didn't have to slow down after 60. It was simply a new chapter waiting to be written. Margaret's journey inspired those around her. Her children marveled at her newfound energy, and her friends began joining her on walks and classes. At 63, Margaret set a goal to walk a 10K race, something she never dreamed possible. Crossing that finish line, cheered on by her family and friends, was one of the proudest moments of her life. Margaret's story is a reminder that it's never too late to start again. No matter your age, there's always an opportunity to learn, grow, and chase new dreams. Life doesn't stop at 60, 70, or even 80. It's a journey, and every moment is a chance to rediscover your purpose. So, if you're feeling stuck or uncertain, take that first step. Lace up your sneakers, pick up that brush, or join that class. The best years of your life might just be the ones you create next.